Delvin Barnes. On the evening of November 2, 2014, 22-year-old nursing aide, Carl Shaw Freeland Gaither, was grabbed by a man as she walked along Green Street in Philadelphia. The intense struggle between Carl Shaw and her attacker was captured on CCTV as she tried to fight back and get away. However, she was unable to break free and was thrown into the back of the man's vehicle. She subsequently smashed one of the back windows with a hammer found in the vehicle, and though she tried to attack the man who'd taken her, he was able to subdue her. Before he could drive away, however, Carl Shaw was able to leave her glasses and mobile phone on the sidewalk. Investigators would later describe Carl Shaw as an intelligent girl for leaving clues behind that helped them identify their victim. A man nearby witnessed the attack and called the police, which helped to quickly launch an investigation. Though police in Philadelphia were unfamiliar, the man who snatched Carl Shaw off the street, they circulated the CCTV footage of him and were soon contacted by Virginia investigators, who recognized him immediately. They identified the man as 37-year-old Delvin Barnes, whom they had been looking for in connection with the rape, torture, and attempted murder of a 16-year-old girl. Now, with a face and a name, detectives used the CCTV footage to examine Barnes' getaway vehicle. They were able to read the name of the dealership the car came from and subsequently got in contact with the Virginia-based business. The dealership activated a GPS they'd installed on the vehicle in the case that defaulted on his loan. Meanwhile, in Aberdeen, Maryland, Carl Shaw gave Barnes the PIN number for her debit card, letting investigators know where the pair were. Detectives subsequently cross-checked with the CCTV in the area and released footage of Barnes. Shortly afterwards, a witness reported seeing him at a grocery store in Aberdeen. Now, with the GPS activated, investigators tracked Barnes to Jessup, Maryland, where he was taken into custody, and Carl Shaw was returned home to her family just 3 days after she was taken. Investigators believed that in the week before he snatched Carl Shaw off the streets, Barnes had been involved in a robbery. Once in custody, he was charged with rape and attempted murder in Virginia, and with kidnapping and other charges in Philadelphia. He ultimately pled guilty to the latter charges, telling the court was an act of desperation. "I can't make sense of it. I grabbed the wrong person, actually. I needed money to get back to Virginia to see my daughter one more time before I turned myself in." Barnes has a lengthy criminal record. In 2005, he was charged with rape, burglary, aggravated assault, making terroristic threats, and reckless endangerment. Furthermore, he was known to have beaten, sexually assaulted, and held his estranged wife captive, all while defying a protection order. This woman is the mother of the daughter he allegedly wanted to see when he kidnapped Carl Shaw. In 2016, Barnes was sentenced to 35 years in prison in regards to Carlisha's case. The Virginia charges against him have reportedly been set aside for now. He is currently in prison in California and has a possible release date of 2044.